Luis Enrique said after the game, he said people were crying, and he basically said, like, don't cry. Why are you crying? We just did something really, really special. This attitude about the performance is more important than the result. Personally, I've changed my view over the years over this.
Yeah.
I used to be like, oh no, the result is all that mattered. But now I've come to realize, actually, that if you play well, you generally win. And I've come to appreciate randomness in football. And I think for Spain to put on that performance against a team that were, undefeated in 32 games or whatever it was, a team that had defended so well, a team that I think psychologically, even though Spain obviously broke the Italy hoodoo over time and beat them 4-0 in 2012, it's still there. It's still very real. I thought this was a tremendous performance. They read the game well. And even the opportunities Italy had on the counter, they did have opportunities on the counter later. Italy just aren't suited to do that.
No. I mean, and let's not forget that the Spanish squad didn't train together before the Euros because of the positive test, COVID test of Busquets and Llorente. That Luis Enrique had been out of the game for a while because of the death of his daughter. So all the adversity as well, going into this tournament where none of us put Spain as favourite or even close to being favourite. And the way they turned their very too slow first games in the group stages where they had a lot of the ball but didn't look as good as what we saw in the quarterfinals.
I gotta say, I bigged them up after the first two games.
Me too.
I thought like they're doing fine.
But it was not the level that we saw against Italy. No. Nowhere near.
No, nowhere near.
But I think they deserve so much credit. And this is a team that can win 2022 and 2024 like Italy would, or even England. This is a team that is going to be even stronger in 18 months time, 2 years time, whatever you want.
What impressed me too about Luis Enrique was, we really hammered him for his choices when he selected his squad, right? For not selecting 26 players, for no Real Madrid players, no Nacho. I looked at this, I'm like, Sarabia, really? Eric Garcia, come on, right? But he was vindicated.
It was, and this is his tournament. And we talked a lot enough on the show about the manager who were rubbish in this competition, and oh my word, there were a few. But also, we need to give a lot of love and credit to the one who've made it against all odds, or against adversity, or against the opinion of their own countries. I mean, how many times has he been slagged off in Spain after the first two games? It's incredible, and yet he kept his idea. It was a masterclass to play Dani Olmo as a false number 9 against Italy. That almost worked. Okay, it didn't work, but it almost worked. Pedri was fantastic. Busquets was fantastic. Not so sure about Eric Garcia, but a lot of the choices that he made paid off. And the next thing I think, and this is something that is, for me, too underrated, you use set pieces coaches. You use throw-in coaches. You use psychologists for players who need to talk and need to express themselves. Use penalty specialists, please, because they exist. They're there. I saw Alvaro Morata, and this is the only example, and it's not to pick on Morata, but Morata, when the referee blows the whistle for him to take his penalties, the whistle has not even finished, that he's already running towards the ball to shoot it. Take your, what do we always say? Take your time, don't roll your eyes. This is very important.
This is body language after the fact.
If you rush your pen, you're going to miss it. You're more likely to miss it. If you take your time, breathe. The referee has blown his whistle 5-6 seconds ago. You don't care. You have all the time you want. Go and take it. Penalty shootout specialist is the next thing to come in the technical staff for a manager.
So you're obviously not one of those. It's just a lottery type.
It's what? You don't believe that yourself.
I do not.
Thank you very much.
I don't believe it.
It's not a lottery. Anything but a lottery.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN+.